2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, we've got the kid. Fresh is out there with Big Dog. Then it's G, and it's Champ in at the 2. You look at Chicago. It was a long, grueling series for them, Greg, in the conference semifinals. Will that impact, though, their energy level tonight?
Well, I mean, there's enough time between games in the playoffs, and that shouldn't be any excuse. On their home court, the better team throughout the regular season. Now it's time to go out and show it.
Now here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
To the left side wing. He drains the quick shot.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Embiid. Low block shot on the way, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Big Dog fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening. Here's Philadelphia. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Simmons passes to Embiid. Down low. And Green with the basket on the assist by Embiid.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Fresh, the pass to Big Dog. A 3-pointer off the mark. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Driving inside. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Fresh. Over Fresh. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. A habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Champ, defended by Milton. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Passes it to Harris. Unloads from 13. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, so smooth and fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching them too.
Rejected by Harris, and Fresh picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Maxey's checked in for Simmons.
Into the lineup for
And so
Philadelphia.
Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Milton. Knocked away. Fresh pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that play.
And it's G finishing it off.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's the 76ers with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. And that one drops for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Chicago trailing here. Driving in, and he jams it with authority.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now here's Green, and it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul. Insanity, he's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Mann comes in for Danny Green. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Lock at 6. Lets it go from 14. That one, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Curry. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Maxey. Out to Harris. The pass to Curry. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Here's G. And again, it's the Bulls from D.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harris, no good. Here's Insanity.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by... giving up easy ones.
Chicago timeout
and now
call.
their defense is in overdrive.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. You look at Chicago, fresh and rested after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Here's Baddest one. Passes it to Insanity. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball. In the paint.
Pass to Harris. There's 47 seconds left in the first. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Hey, if you don't box out Drummond, this happens. He's an exceptional offensive rebounder who can hurt you big time with the putbacks.
Mr. Moves passes to the kid. Here's Mr. Moves. And the Bulls tack on two more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Maxey, no good. Chicago leading by 5. Inside. Here's Money. And it's off from three-point range. The kid. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it.
every time down the floor.
76ers ball. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bulls. Insanity is out there with the kid. And there's Money. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Baddest One in at the 3. Insanity the pass to the kid. Here's Baddest One from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baddest One's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls. Pass to Drummond. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Maxey. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Fresh is checked in for the kid. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Philadelphia on D. Trailing by 5. There's the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
On the wing, Milton. Makes it off the glass. Milton's got his second bucket tonight.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. That bucket in no time at all. 9 points for Ben. Baddest One.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Pass to Money from outside the arc. And they get it back. Mr. Moves passes to Fresh to the paint. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
And here is Curry again.
Philadelphia.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Baddest one passes to Fresh. Here's Money. Lets it go from deep. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And with that, the Chicago lead is down to just 6 points in the bucket from Embiid.
Timeout for the Bulls.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Chicago calls timeout. So for the Bulls, Big Dog, he's checked in for the baddest one. Champ comes in for Mr. Moves. And G's subbed in for Money. And the 76ers also making a change. Green's checked in. Pass to Fresh. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's good. And now just a 4-point Chicago lead.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Big Dog, the pass to Fresh. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The 76ers trail by 6. And there's the pass to Embiid. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. And Maxey subbed in for Terrence Mann.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. And Embiid has a really high basketball IQ, superb at recognizing when to leap for the alley-oop jam.
Here's Insanity. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Maxey passes to Harris. 1:37 left in the first half. That one goes in. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Big Dog, the pass to Fresh. Here's Champ. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's G. He's got 8. Fresh. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Green inside the three-point line. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
With the teardrop, he lays it in. Maxi's got 8 here in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established the position.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And a close game so far. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for Chicago, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
That's just weak perimeter D. You can't let a team sink that many threes, especially at such a high percentage. They need to come out in the second half and just do better. Otherwise, the barrage will continue.
Here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so in the game for the 76ers, front court filled in by Green at 3 and Harris at the 4. And Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Passes the big guy. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And Simmons kicks to Milton. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. No good. Shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Champ. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Harris, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Much respect to Tobias Harris. I mean, his touch has gotten better and better, and it seems to be the case every season.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
G passes to Fresh. Banked in off the glass. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Mr. Moves checked in for Chicago. Money comes in for G. Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Man comes in for Shake Milton. To the middle, here's the kid, and he lays it straight in. The kid's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Fresh, the pass to Mr. Moves. From the arc, and the Bulls, another three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Man. Up top, Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago leading by 9. Fresh, the pass to Big Dog. Here's the kid. Bulls moving the ball around. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Harris off the drive. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Mr. Moves. Here's Money. Misses the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Changes for Chicago. Insanity, he's checked in for Fresh. And Baniswan subbed in for Big Dog. And then for Philadelphia, Seth Curry comes in for Embiid. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Drummond throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch, ignite.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Mr. Moves. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry passes to Maxey. Fires from 14. Chicago grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
The 76ers trail by 7. To the inside. Harris kicks to Curry. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Mr. Moves. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Curry can't get it to go.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Harris outside. Green kicks to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. At the tip. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8 points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Champ, get out there with Fresh. Then there's baddest one, and it's G in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Harris. Fresh, the pass to G. Here's Fresh. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Fresh has got 12 points in just the second half. Philadelphia has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Harris looking it over. It's Drummond, high post. Doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Milton. Bangs home the trifecta. Milton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. He takes it in. Power down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Maxey. He's tightly guarded. He kicks it to Harris. It's stolen by G. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 11. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got 25 points.
Chicago. Well, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Big Dog, he's checked in for the Bulls. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He likes the effort, he likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Embiid finds Milton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Champ. Down low. Here's Fresh. And that one is stuck right through.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The 76ers trail by 14. Embiid is at the elbow. And Embiid throws it down.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Ben Simmons with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
To the middle, here's the kid, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And the 76ers call time here. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
Launches a three, nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 12.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Red Hot the pass to Fresh. Here's Red Hot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bulls. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Joel Embiid. The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Red Hot the pass to G. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .133 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Simmons can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 13. Here's Red Hot, fast to fresh. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Champ's got 21 in the game.
Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And they open these conference finals with a first full performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Champ.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
3 points.
And here are the Bulls now. They led by as many as 18 points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
First one falls for
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Philadelphia. 17-point game. Now the pass to Reed. Simmons left side. That one's not going to go. From deep. Off target. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.